Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. My friends, we will speak about a name that tomorrow there is a confirmation by Romeo Agresti that they will meet Juventus. Paul Labil Pogba, are you doubting? Are you doubting about the Frenchman of 29 years? Are you still doubting? Are you not sure? Are you not happy about Paul Pogba joining Juventus? You know what, instead of speaking blah blah blah, watch that video. Pogba! My friends, I can't wait to scream his name after every single goal, like he did with Juventus, because I remember you, for the people that forgot, maybe 34 goals with Juventus, 40 assists for the Frenchman Paul Labil Pogba that is 29, and that tomorrow there can be a decision. There can be a decision. We don't know if they will announce it or not, probably not, but pay attention, stay alert. But one thing is sure, and it had been confirmed by Romeo Agresti, tomorrow Raffaele Pimenta will be in La Continassa. She will be there and she will meet Juventus management to discuss. Tomorrow is important, my friends. Between lunchtime and the afternoon, we will know a bit more if Paul Pogba will be the first reinforcement of the Mercato 22-23. It's not only that, because tomorrow there is also Juventus versus Lazio, the last game of that 21-22 season in our home before going to Fiorentina. That's tomorrow. There will also be the goodbyes, definite goodbye in our stadium of Giorgio Chiellini, the captain, but also the vice captain, Paulo Dybala. Both of them will be greeted by the supporters. Maybe even more players will play their last game at home, like maybe Federico Bernardeschi, question mark, we don't know, but the party will be for these two players. Maybe the news that is making me even more happy, it's the fact that tomorrow, for the first time ever, I will bring my son to Torino in the stadium watching a game of Juventus, and that will be wonderful. Whatever the result, whatever will happen tomorrow, it can only be majestic. Coming back to Paul Pogba, what do they have to say tomorrow in that meeting? Because Paul Pogba, he knows Juventus, Juventus knows Paul Pogba. Well, we will discuss about that, because all the papers, all the journalists are speaking about that, and really strange, because normally you have always 2-3 different sources for the journalists that are speaking about A, about B, about C. This time, all of them, Fabrizio Romano, Romeo Agresti, Mirko Di Natale, Juventus, Gazzetta dello Sport, Tutto Sport, Alfredo Pedulla, all of them are saying the same thing. Juventus wants to go all in and start their mercato for free with Paul Labil Pogba, presenting him an offer. Everything is going in the same direction, and they are all confirming that tomorrow will be an important day to meet Raffaele Pimenta. Who is she? She is the agent that was taking care of the business of Paul Pogba since years. She was working for the agency of Mino Raiola, still the same agency. They know each other. Paul Pogba will not be present in Torino, but it will be the same thing. She will represent it as much as she can, and she will do it really well. What is the offer of Juve? 3 years, 8 million salary per year plus a bonus of 2 million. A bit far from what Paul Pogba is asking. He wants to reduce his salary from 13, 14 plus bonus to 10 million fixed, a bit lower the proposal of Juventus. On the other hand, there is Paris Saint-Germain. Some sources are saying Paris Saint-Germain is not going all in for Paul Pogba. Other sources are saying yes, they go for him, and they will even propose him 12 million per season. Paul Pogba will have to decide. What will he do? The heart. Pogba, Pogba, Pogba. The hard decision to go back to Juventus, or the other decision, the last big contract of his career, because he's 29, my friends. Guys, in numbers, who is Pogba at Juventus? 178 games, 34 goals, 40 assists, playing as a midfielder with a really clear position, because he played so many games as a central midfield at Juventus. 142 games on a total of 165. That's a lot, but a fixed position. Allegri knows him like nobody. He knows immediately how to use him, and that's great. An average in 4 seasons at Juventus of 44 or even more games per season. That's a lot. Not only that, 8.5 goals. The goals from our midfield that we are missing today. We are missing a lot of goals because Rabiot still didn't score this season. Maybe Paul Pogba can bring us, like you saw in the intro video, these long big shots from the distance. Mamma mia. Not only that, the assist for Vlahovic. 10 assists per season at Juventus. And then you will tell me, Beppe, you are dreaming too much. You are going back in time so far away because he left 6 seasons ago. At Manchester United, he was not good. Guys, at Manchester United, he didn't do as much as he wanted to do. For external reasons, also for the responsibility of Paul Pogba. And also, and maybe our major doubt, because of his injury. In total, in 6 seasons, he played 226 games, a bit more than the 4th season at Juve. It's not a lot, it's 37.6 games per season, scoring 6.5 goals a season, 39 in total, 51 assists. That all his numbers are showing that he did not as good as with Juventus. The injuries were there, especially the last 2 seasons, because he had 2 injuries this season, 2 big injuries last season, missing 19 and 30 games. That's a lot. That's really a lot. That's nearly 40 games, or a bit more than 30 games. A lot. Too much for Paul Pogba. Guys, the decision has been made to take Paul Pogba at Juventus. He will be the one that will decide. Juventus tried for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. The problem with Sergej is Lotito. We knew it. He wants between the 60, 70, 80 million euro for the Serbian player that we were all dreaming of since 2018, when Tuttosport was already speaking about Paul Pogba coming back at Juventus. At the end, he's asking too much money, like he was already asking 4 years ago. Juventus doesn't want to be unprepared. They want to go all in immediately, fixing one of the midfielders, and maybe there will be another surprise, another player in the midfield, but that's a discussion for later, because Juventus, first of all, they have to continue the discussion with Di Maria on the right side, and maybe even Perisic, like we talked yesterday. Perisic, Di Maria, to let the young players growing, like Matthias Soulé, that could be integrated at first team, saying goodbye to Bernardeschi, not replacing him, because you have already a Soulé that can play on the right, and giving time to Federico Chiesa to come back. Left back is important. The one that can leave is maybe not Alexandro, because he's earning too much money and he doesn't want to leave. So who can leave? It's Pellegrini. Good news? No, but we can't do nothing about that. Central defender, a lot of names, we know it. Juventus will continue to study who to take, but Paul Pogba is a priority. In defense, major news, not in terms of names, but yes, in terms of the armband, because Leonardo Bonucci will be the captain of Juventus next season. It has been announced by Allegri in press conference because of hierarchy, because the guy, and we forget about it, we know, I know, he went to Milan 1 year, he come back, I remember all those things, but the guy played 474 games with Juventus. That's a lot. He deserves a bit of respect from us Juventini. Then, is he the ideal captain or not? We will discover it from the moment that he's not a vice captain anymore, but that is really the standard captain. Let's see what will happen there. My friend, this was it for the flash news about Paul Pogba. Remain on the channel, because tomorrow we will try to pop up with some shorts just to keep you up to date about the travel. We'll try to give you updates about every single thing, especially about Paul Pogba and especially from the stadium. So don't forget, tune on the channel, subscribe on the channel, maximum of like, and I want also a maximum of comments. Paul Pogba to Juve, yes or no? Grazie, forza, Juve.